Sonic, the heart of your system.
What's up guys, Luke Hill for Kickaroo here, and we're in the Corsair booth for CES 2020. I say booth, this is a massive room. Let's take a look and see what's on offer. Another one of the companies that Corsair has obviously acquired in the past is Origin PC. Now Origin, probably not all that well known to our European audience and ourselves in the UK, but they are North American based and they're essentially a boutique high performance system builder. So a few years ago they had the idea where they put together a PC with the consoles inside, and it just absolutely blew up on social media. Cost thousands of dollars to do, but they had people phoning up saying, how do we buy one? And they said, no, it's going to cost a fortune, we're not making it. This is the price. They said, we don't care, we want to buy one. And they said, no, we can't, we're not making it. So clearly the demand was there, and this is what has been spawned, the big O. So effectively, this is using Corsair components, and on the one side of the chamber, you've got a standard PC, so you're talking Ryzen 5 type level and 1660 Ti to start with, but of course that will scale up depending on how big your budget is and how thick that credit card is. And then on the other side, this is where it gets really cool. So on this one specifically, we have a PS4 built in. So in that one box, you have a high-end PC plus the PS4. Now what Origin does is basically, with the PS4 specifically, because you can get it with the Xbox One also, is they basically break apart the chassis, take out the internals and fit a Corsair liquid cooler. So you're going to get slightly better cooling performance by default, but also you've got the capture card in there. If you want to do streaming, game capturing, you can do that all within the one box. It's pretty cool the way they mount the liquid cooling block onto the PS4 and onto the Xbox. They actually take a standard Corsair block and then they custom machine the holes in the specific mounting locations. They tell us that the PS4 particularly is quite difficult to work with because the chassis is effectively has to be broken, and then some of the antennas are actually soldered to the board, so you have limitations with regards to the placement, and this power supply behind the shield here is quite big. But if we move across to the Xbox version, that's actually a bit more easy to deal with. What we've got with the Xbox One S version is that it's fundamentally similar to the PS4 version, and the actual price is fundamentally quite similar except the small price difference between the consoles. You've got the power supply over here, which as you can see gives a lot more space for the Xbox version, and you've got a custom mounted all-in-one liquid cooling block with the precision machine holes. Over here we've got the drive, but actually when you buy this they will upgrade the drive to an SSD, so you are getting a better performance console out of the box. So that's one of the improvements, not just lower noise and better thermal performance because of the liquid cooling, you will get an SSD too, and then there's some custom mounting locations for some of the Wi-Fi adapters and this type of thing, but this is still concept at the moment. One key point here is that the SFX power supply is for the PC specifically, and you can use these parts individually, so the Xbox itself controls the cooling. So previously when they did the last prototype, if the PC was shut down, the cooling wouldn't be controlled and you'd basically overheat the console, but that's not the case now. The console controls its own cooling, so you can use both systems at the same time, or you can use them separately. Of course, if you're streaming and you're capturing, you might want to use them at the same time, but if you're just playing with your friends, you might want to use them separately. We asked Origin specifically about how they go through the testing process, because obviously when they're benchmarking their PCs and running stress tests, that's quite easy to do in a Windows environment. It's really not when you've got a console environment, so they effectively go through their same test procedure, running games on loop, so you can be pretty certain that you're going to get, we would hope, stability out of the box. And interestingly, they've actually said that the warranty that they sell it with covers the console versions. So even though they have to break the chassis typically to get the PS4 installed, you might think, uh-oh, that's going to void my Sony warranty. Doesn't matter, they cover the warranty. So that's actually pretty cool. Leo's put me in front of the Origin PC section where we've got the consoles here, obviously sending our YouTube PC audience into overdrive in the comments section. But anyway, this has been our tour of the Corsair booth here at CES 2020. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you want to see something like this in Europe? That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing this in the UK. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Like, subscribe if you want to support us, buy a cool t-shirt like this, and keep a check out for more content like this.